Okay, I'm back. There we go. Okay, I need the thingy. There we go. I might need to restart it. Hold on. Oh, I might need to actually log in once. Hold on. This work. I probably haven't logged in since last stream. I meant to do shit afterwards, and I got burned out. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty burned out. I don't even know if I finished this planet. I have not. I think I got here and then stopped. Or maybe I did a little bit. There's this one. And then there was, oh right, system colonization. I forgot that was a thing. Some biologicals. Okay. Okay, we're gonna finish off the system, probably look at some more, and then I'm most likely gonna land on my carrier and go back to the bubble for now. I do plan on finish capping both my exobio and my exploration. The reason why I'm going to stop after this stream is I'd like to load up my Mandalay and then come back out, or build a Mandalay and then come back out. So that's going to take time, and I'd rather have that be its own stream. So yeah, I need to do call out stuff because I forgot. I still don't know what weird shit was going on with my browser yesterday, and I still need to diagnose that, but I plan on doing that like after the stream. Is it Wednesday? There we go. It'd be kind of expensive, but if I only bought like one or two, I wouldn't mind that. I have to double check and make sure they don't use AI or anything. I'm looking at thumbnail artists and shit, but yeah, he's from Sri Lanka. Not sure I'd be a huge fan, but I'll like, I don't know, maybe I'll give it an honest shot. Who knows? Anyway, enough of that. I had a lot of fun with Genshin. I'm still so pissed that I got so screwed. I'm gonna try saving all my primos and stuff till the end of the patch and then decide what I'm gonna do there. I could try to go for another Furina. It's not likely to get it. Even if I do get to the point where I can pull another 5-star. I might try to get her weapon in that case, because I'm more confident I can get her weapon than I can get another copy of her, and then I can at least store that if I don't use it. The reason why I wouldn't use it is mostly because it's apparently best with like her C6, so I don't know if using it would be better than what I have now, so it really depends. I'd have to compare stats and effects and shit. I don't want to add that to the queue, I want to publish that now. You're gonna publish it, or? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna try to kill off this planet, and I don't even know if there's anything near here. I don't even know why I landed, to be completely honest. Where's my market connector? There we go. Okay, so we already got Tusek. We still need Fungoidia, Frutexia, and Bacterium, of which I would like to get everything because I wanted to completely max out the system. Nothing nearby. Again, I don't even know what I'm doing here, to be perfectly honest. I don't even know. I don't even remember really finishing my stream here. Oh, maybe? Oh, I think I remember. I was starting to like cough a lot, and yeah. Okay. And I was struggling to even find what I was looking for in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna leave Atmosphere and come back then. Late Carrot, apparently it's been 3 weeks since I last played. This has been 3 weeks since I played. Being sick sucks so badly. And I can only really like talk for like a couple hours before I start coughing. The fact that I didn't yesterday is honestly astounding. But I'll have times at the end of my day where my throat's just like, I've had enough, I'm gonna make you cough regardless of the fact you're trying to sleep, so. Yeah. Yeah, I believe once we hit the 2K mark, no, once we hit the DRP mark, we can use the service scanner and figure out where we're supposed to go. So we already have Tussock, but we don't have anything else. Can we... Can I use the surface scanner, please? Thank you. AO... I don't even remember what that is, but okay. I think that's what I was looking for, and then I said, fuck that. Okay, so just look for this stuff. Wait, what? Hold the fuck up. Oh, it was first discovered by somebody else. Oh. You're shitting me. Oh, somebody's already been out here? Okay. That kind of pisses me off. I guess next time I'm going to just go. They discovered the place, but they didn't footfall the other world. Okay, that kind of pisses me off. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Whatever. I guess that just goes to show you should grab your shit when you can. I should have went back to the bubble. I can't help but wonder how many of my first discoveries were... No. I also don't want to go there. Let's try the mountaintop. Over there. Let's try this. Oh man, that pisses me off. Most of my money and shit is from Exobio, so I guess there's that. Alright, let's see what we find. Hopefully we get a couple things near the gate, and it kind of looks like that's what we're getting. Oh no. Come on. Just kiss the ground. Oh, you're shitting me. The fuck you mean unsuitable terrain? Come on. Come on. Come on, you motherfucker. Just give me somewhere I can moderately land. Oh, wait, no, that was something. Hold on. Come on. Landing is still annoying. Let's try over here. This seems moderately better. Because the alignment's okay. Like, you have landing gear. You know what? Let's turn on auto landing. Can you lock in or? But I'm not in motion. I'm fucking. There we go. Stable. Oh, I still have the. I forgot to turn off this thing. Oh. And it's already stuff I have. Awesome. I'm looking for Fruitexia and the space cabbage stuff. Or bacterium. I will take bacterium too. Oh. I knew I should have gone back to the bubble. The thing is, I want to go back to the bubble now. But the problem is, if I go back to the bubble now, there's a solid chance I'm just... Like, it's not going to matter. Or sorry, that's not that it's not going to matter. It's that I'm going to take so long to go there. It'll take the entire stream. Because remember, I'm like 3,000 out. If I fly by myself, that's a lot of fucking flying. And if I take my carrier, that's one jump every like 15 minutes. I'm really not gonna sit here for around 2 hours of just jumping my carrier, so yeah. I'm also getting nothing. So we're kind of reaching the situation of, do I get in a rover and go? The problem is it's really bumpy, and I'm scared I'm just gonna start spinning off constantly, and that will irk me. So next time I do this, I'm gonna go spend 100 mil, get a bunch of tritium, and take my carrier out to a start point, which will be probably 4,000 or 5,000 out. And then just like marathon it for a week or something. I mean, I could float around in my ship and look, but the problem with this thing, and the reason why I don't want to do this till I get the Mandalay out here, it's just that it's so fucking big. And I can't really like stay close to the surface and find out certain things. The distance for things spawning in is pretty low. And small things like that, it's really easy to just miss them, even with night vision on, so. Yeah, I've never been on a planet with high gravity. My fuel's actually getting pretty low. This will probably be the last little venture with the rover before I have to refill it. Oh, there's a rock over there. Fuck, it's mountainous over here. I don't think what I'm looking for is going to be here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It said it's supposed to be around here, but I'm not seeing that. I don't even remember the spawning conditions for it. And I don't know if anybody's going to hop in here and then we'll be able to tell me. Oh, this looks promising. I mean, I can't see anything from a distance, but... Why? Can you not? Thank you. Anyway, this area up ahead looks like it's promising for... I need to turn the game down a tick. I wish this thing wasn't just like constantly spinning out of fucking control. That's my Tussock. Yeah, it's Tussock. The funny thing is, once you get back to doing this, you figure out really quickly what's what. It gets pretty ingrained in you. Yeah. My sleep's still royally fucked. I slept 4.5 hours today. I wanted to sleep a bit more. I didn't get the opportunity to, so... It took me a whole hour just to fucking get out of bed. Or an hour and a half, so... Supposed to shower, didn't do that. I'll do that after stream. And I'm not finding anything. Except for Texia. Or, sorry, not for Texia, Tussock. So this is still all Tussock. Hey, Xavier's online. Oh, wait, hold on. Very little hope for what I'm looking for. Fuck! Oh! Wait, hold on. This might be what I'm looking for. Hello. You are Texia. You have a distance of 150 meters between colonies. Let's see how well I can push this. No, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be about 100, and this is not what I'm looking for. Fuck! Please don't have this be a situation where I find like a single patch of it and then I just don't find anymore. Come on. What is with my luck in this game? Fuck me. If you're wondering why I burn out in this game, it's because I apparently just have really shitty luck when it comes to Exobio. Or Xenobio. What's it called exactly? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't think shield does anything unless I'm just like hurt. Or getting hurt. And that doesn't happen too often, so I'd rather save the battery power. But, or I don't know if it drains anything if it's not recharging, but I'd rather double check. Alright, I'd rather, like, still save the possibility. Oh, come on. Seriously? That's such a piss off. Only half an hour in. I'm probably not gonna make it beyond 2 hours, to be completely honest. This will be a shorter stream, even if I don't finish the planets on this stream. I'm just gonna most likely do it off camera. I'll do the hand-in on camera tomorrow, but that's it. And the next time I do a stream coming out here, I'm going to be well out here. I don't want to fuck around. I'd love to be able to fucking see you, thank you. Fuckity fuck. Man, do I cuss. I recognize it as a bad feature. I had a time where I tried to not. And I'm not gonna lie, one thing that really annoys me is hearing people talk about certain things. Like unironically talking like content creators because of the way content creators talk about certain topics without getting flagged by moderation so they can't monetize their content. I hate hearing people actually talk about stuff like that off stream. I do on occasion because I stream, so it just kind of becomes a little bit of habit. But I hate it when people that don't do that kind of thing talk like that. It just, for fuck's sakes, just do it. It's not that hard. Here's a mildly hot take about everything. I feel like many of the things that we talk about nowadays are so overblown. What is that? Is there something down there? Sorry. I feel like people throw around certain words and accusations about all sorts of things and people willy-nilly and overuse them. And removes a lot of the seriousness from them, which is funny given what they're about, or what it's about. And it just drives me a little crazy. Sort of like, what's the best way to put it? People are really quick to call, or to accuse people of being, oh, here's one. People are really quick to call people manipulative. When you call someone manipulative, you assume that they do it with malicious intent. So like everybody does things to get a situation to go a certain way that's preferable to them. That's just life a lot of the time. Rarely does anybody not do that kind of thing. We usually instinctively do that because, well, we want to get what we want. That's just how we are as people. But then but nowadays, because somebody does that and they're recognized for that, they're like, oh, they're manipulative motherfucker. This is not what I want to find. Anyways, so because people they're like, oh, he did this, so the situation happens, he's manipulative, he's a psychopath, he's a whatever, that kind of thing. It just drives me crazy. It's really fucking stupid. Because it just removes, like... Wait, what? Oh, I thought I heard a ding. It removes a lot of the weight of somebody being like that. And doing stuff like that maliciously. Yeah. And if you think you don't, just think about how you act around people, do certain things. Smile a certain way, have your voice in a certain tone. We all do things to influence how we are perceived by others and to obtain the best results, even if it's just naturally. Yeah, the easiest way to describe it is, somebody likes you a certain way, People like it when I lower an octave and I talk sweetly. And I do that because people like it. And does it get me what I want? It makes them happy. Good enough for me. Also, fucking finally. Now, is that manipulative? Maybe. Is it malicious? No. I'm not doing it to hurt anybody. If anything, I'm doing the opposite. But people argue that is being manipulative. Because you view it like that, you break it down like that. Fact is that people I want to find out what that stuff is down there. I don't know if it's just rocks. Also, that's another 1.8 mil. It's looking like just rocks. It was pretty far away. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Anyways, so that's just like my... I'm gonna turn down both the game and the music a bit. So that's just how I view things. That's one of the easiest ones where people throw out a word that just is completely meaningless when they're trying to say something about somebody. I also feel like nowadays we have a culture that really just wants to throw out accusations and hurt people in a way that they feel justified because they want to feel good about themselves because they're so damn small inside. Now people can say that's really fucking mean and to say, and I say that's how you feel, that's how you feel, but I feel like we've grown into I don't want to say people are snowflakes, because I feel like that's wrong a lot of the time. But we have a society nowadays that is quick to call people out and rally people to hurt others over the smallest fucking things. and use buzzwords to really attack them. Why? Because they feel hurt or something. That's a really big thing in like the VTuber and by extension the VR chat community, is that somebody really just sets a basic boundary or broke somebody else's boundary. Either of those things, and it's like a really small thing. But for the first one, they're called... I've seen people be called manipulative for setting boundaries, and the other person doesn't like that, and so people are like, that's manipulative. And it's like, well, it's a boundary they set. If you don't like it, you don't date them. Nobody's forcing you to go along with it, you know? There's such a thing as being incompatible and just being incompatible. You know, that's not everybody's going to be the perfect match for you. Or somebody will break a small boundary because they're incompatible, and then it'll be like, oh, they did this, they're abusive or whatever, and yeah. These have 150 between colonies, but I don't really see any other colonies anywhere around here. So yeah, that's something I feel like. You said that a lot in the V... Oh, yay. Awesome. I was hoping there was a double scan opportunity with this colony. You said that a lot in the VTuber and VR chat communities, is people have like the smallest slights against somebody else, and it's really something they should keep private and to themselves, but they're like, I have to speak up about this because I don't want to keep this inside anymore. I want to speak my truth or some other horse shit. And then they'll just have a big monologue about how they feel hurt that this person did this thing, and it's just really, they're just not people. They're just people that aren't compatible. That's it. Sorry. Move on. I know that's not how feelings work, but that's really just the solution to this problem. Is you're not compatible, you shouldn't be dating. And you have fundamentally different views or wants. You have a boundary, they want to have something that goes against that boundary, and you simply don't work together. That's just life. Now, if somebody hurts somebody else, like legitimately, or does some really fucked up things, then I get that. But a lot of people's viewpoints on what is like fucked up is, in reality, really just quite petty. Okay, the last two things I need are Fungoidia, which is the big mountainous. Ah, fuck, I remember Fungoidia. I do not like it. I don't know if I can find it here. I don't think so. I don't think I can find the bacterium here. That's just not gonna fucking happen. So I'm gonna call down my ship. So yeah, that's how I view that. Here's something that I think people should always do. And that's, if you're in a relationship, there's things you should establish from the first date or the first time you guys seem romantically interested in each other. And that is, do you want to get married in the future? Is that something you want in life? Do you want to have kids in the future at all, or a possibility? And are you okay with possibly changing your mind on that? And then what are your boundaries? Your hard boundaries, your soft boundaries. Discuss all that beforehand. And if you think that's a lot on a first date, there are things that could kill the relationship later. If you're just like fucking around with somebody, then you're just fucking around with somebody, and then it doesn't matter, and that relationship is, well, it's not a relationship, it's a joke. It's just, you're just lining yourself up to be hurt, essentially. Or somebody is. because that doesn't always stay that way. So, yeah. Set those 3 things like at the start, and then if that works out, cool. Have a few dates, and then if things still seem like they're working good, at some point talk about your financials. And then if those are compatible, then more pursue the relationship. Is that a lot in a short time span of like a month or 2? Maybe. But they're things you're going to have to discuss later. You know, you don't want to try with somebody, if you're an ambitious person and you want to be with somebody ambitious, you don't want to, you know, find out later on that this really lax attitude isn't going to change because the person you're with isn't ambitious, because trying to change people doesn't really work out the majority of the time. So don't try. The thought of changing somebody or fixing them rarely works out. And if you do, you're more likely to be discarded if it actually works. That's what I think you should do if you ever get into a relationship. Just talk about those things and like the start. Otherwise, don't be in a relationship. I don't really have the time to be in a relationship and not at least have those be a somewhat discussion. I've had that talk with all of my partners over the past few years, pretty close to the start. To the point where I've been almost bullied into having kids, but that's a whole other story. I don't want kids, I'm willing to have them. That is my viewpoint. Financially, I'm not great. I am okay and down with getting married at some point, and that's essentially where I sit. I don't think I'll ever financially be great. I'm hoping to change that, but I'm not going to act like I am. We're now gonna go for Fruitexia, and then I'll try Bacteria. And if you're wondering if you're popping in and wondering why I'm talking about this, I'm just like squawking. I was talking about how people just like cause drama over really minor crap. Okay, our next goal is Fruitexia. But the way things are going, a part of me kind of wants to just abandon the planet. I have enough stuff to get to a couple ranks, so realistically, I should be fine. Oh god, what has my Type 7 thrusters? Is it this thing? Oh, they do. I'm gonna have to swap that out. I might kill my Anaconda. I don't know. I don't want to cannibalize my Anaconda, but I might. Or at least I'll swap the thrusters back to what they were, because these are the pre-engineered ones I think that I got for. Oh, whoops, the community event. Fungoidia. This is not where I'm gonna find bacteria, but I don't think there's actually a smooth area on this planet. I might have to abandon it. It's 1.6, the same as a Fungoidia, but I really don't want to have to try dealing with that. So yeah. Oh fuck. He's just gonna drop out of orbit real quick. Something tells me the left here is better. I can't imagine how they do this from like a behind the scenes perspective of transitioning from the various states to even being in orbit and landing on the planet. Okay, we can not crash now. That'd be awesome. And this isn't quite as mountainous as I was hoping for. Fuck. Well, whatever. Let me land. Please have one. Oh, I'm gonna crash. This is actually remarkably flat. Hey, autopilot. My best friend. Disembark. Yeah, I don't have the highest of hopes here, so yeah. I'm looking for Fungoidia. I'm not confident, or not Fungoidia. I mean, yes, Fungoidia. Oh no, wait, is this Fungoidia over here? No. No, wait, Fungoidia is not the giant mushroom things, right? I mean, you'd think from the name, but yeah, Fungoidia, Cactodia. Because what I'm thinking of is this stuff, the Oasis stuff. Oh, it's these towering things. Oh, right, okay. I had that thought earlier, and then I dismissed it for some reason. Oh, fuck, this is gonna be a bitch to find. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in the rover. There's no way I'm gonna cover the distance I need, because these things have a pretty big, distance between patches, too. Fuck. Oh, I'm so upset. Just watch as like I lose the rover. The nice thing is my carrier is actually in the system, so I can really just go get another one. I don't have to worry about it too much. Before I go check the last planet, I should go back to my carrier real quick and repair just so I can refuel my thing. I'd rather not waste resources. I don't need to. One thing I would really like to see is, are there pre-engineered scarabs? Hold on. Are there like pre-engineered scarabs and things like that? Uh, no, that's a shame. If they added something like, I know that planetary exploration isn't really a part of, like, a big part of the game anymore. Like, it's cool and we have the colonization system now, but actually going around on planets a lot isn't really like the goal. But I really want to see, I would really like to see some form of the scarab and what is it called, scorpion, the other uh, uh space car all-terrain vehicle thing. I know I'll refuel it if I have to, but I should be fine. I would also like to wave scanner. I don't need data link scanner. I don't need power plant. Should scan. No, I can't turn that off. I'm just trying to save whatever little bits of fuel I can. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I don't see any Fungoidia like anywhere near here. I don't know what type of Fungoidia it is, but I'm pretty sure it all stands up. So, unlike a lot of the other shit, a lot of rocks won't really fool me. I can just fly on past it. Most, well, they shouldn't fool me, but I do get like, what if I'm wrong? What if my assessment is wrong? And then, in reality, I was right, and I just ignored my instincts. And here's something funny about me: I ignore my intuition and my instinct and go against it because I assume I'm going to be wrong, and in reality, I'm right. And that bad habit often causes a lot more trouble than it stops. And yet I keep doing it. Is this gonna be another situation like before where I just drive for like an hour? So I really don't want it to be. Where I explored like a huge fucking canyon area to where I actually went from one side to the other. I might have to buy fuel. I don't think I can get away with it. But I would like some kind of upgraded scarab system. Preferably where you can upgrade your scarab. I mean, we have on foot stuff, but that's really just like infiltrating bases. We don't have anything having to do with these things, I don't think. I get that like they work for what they do, but these things have been out since like Horizons. I would absolutely adore having something more. I think Horizons. But yeah, no, I would. Oh no, yeah, it was Horizons. But I'd like something more. Fuck, wrong way. Like, I think people would really enjoy being able to upgrade speed on a Scarab by a bunch, or swap out certain parts or whatever. We have heavily customizable ships. I don't see a reason why we can't upgrade our Scarabs and crap. Just give them an expensive cost so people don't just are more expensive repair cost or something, so people don't just crash them or blow them up willy-nilly, and so that there's cost to it. Like, we constantly repair them anyway, so it's not like it would be illogical for a carrier or a station and not have the parts required. Or even your ship. And then maybe have limited parts, or a limited amount that you can repair on a personal ship. But also maybe have a module for that that's like supplies. Or give the what's it called? Give the give the hangar bay some form of an ammo counter. It's not, wouldn't be too hard. It's really just giving it a variable to keep track of. And then you refill that every time you come back, and then you can only repair so many times. And you can, you know, engineer that and either give it more ammo or make it lightweight or, you know, some such, really, depending on what you want. Or and that's a thing that people can modify. The more stuff you can engineer, the better the game is, because people like that customization. People like being able to do that. Like, I like that. I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite things about the game, even though I do fully recognize that engineering can be kind of a monstrous hassle. Like, if I do the Mandalay tomorrow, I'm gonna spend the entire stream probably working on the Mandalay, and probably the next stream after that. And that's just how it is. That's how it's going to be. And I haven't seen a single stick of Fungoidia here too, even though I should have. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get the fuel. Yeah, fuel efficiency. I don't have mercury though. But yeah, I think that'd be a wonderful system to add to the game. I mean, you can color your rover. You can fucking change. You can change the color of the blasters. You can change the color of the frame. You can change the color of, I think, your propulsion. I'm not 100% on that one. This isn't what I want either. Now I'm finding everything but what I want. Oh yeah, so my financial issues are soon over, so one of the first things I'm buying in my upcoming payday is a new fan. And then after that, I'm planning on budgeting out my money, so I have some mucking about money, a bit of money to order like fast food, because that's never gonna stop, unfortunately. I like finger foods too much. And there's some things I just can't make myself and don't really want to put all the time and preparation into. I'd rather just buy like a couple days worth of food and chill. And that's really the things like Chinese food. I do like pizza a lot, but I could also just get frozen pizzas and some garlic aioli and be relatively fine. I could get some pizza shells, and that might be a little more expensive, but it could be worth it. I haven't totally decided that. I like a lot of cheese on my pizza too, which can be a problem. Where the fuck is my Fungoidia? This is gonna legitimately become a problem soon. It wouldn't be unreasonable for me to just quite literally abandon the planet. It's only 1.6, and at best, with footfall, that's like 7. It's probably like 8 mil, or it's a little under 8 mil. But I did want to full clear the system, but I haven't had the opportunity to as of yet. I also might stream Star Rail later if you care to watch that. That's up to you. But I've wanted to continue the Star Rail story for a little while now, and I haven't had the opportunity. I also need to get Stellar Jade for Castries. She has a global out of count buff that I think they're just gonna keep in the game, much to everyone's dismay. And I want it. I mean, she's also really cool. She's I like her. I'm just kidding. I like her. I want but she also uses a scythe, and I'm pretty much a sucker for that. If you're not aware, I'm very much a big scythe person. I still can't find my Fungoidia. I'ma take a right. I'm only gonna try this for a bit longer. If I don't find it, I'm just gonna fuck off and grab the important stuff from the next planet. I'd actually like to fly around and scan some systems before I finish this journey, considering I lost first discovery bonus on a lot of shit. There was a couple worlds here I really wanted. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if somebody like saw my stream and then came out to this place and grabbed it. I doubt it, since we're not too far off in the bubble. But yeah. Wait, what? Hold on, is this what I'm looking for? I don't think I've passed this yet, but this is new. I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, oops. It is. I think this has a really big search distance, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, 300 meters. That's rough. Yeah, I'm not gonna find a sample in this colony. Things that are like 200 meters and above, you're really, really unlikely to find a colony big enough to have 2 genetically diverse samples. Oh joy, so this crap is gonna look exactly like that. Awesome. I'm glad I took a right, because I don't think I would have found it otherwise. But I see some stuff over here, and I want to see. And then we'll kind of figure it out. What's other ways we could improve Elite Dangerous? Give VR mode for on foot. I don't care. They should not have abandoned that. Do they have any idea how interesting that would be? How nice that would be for players that really like that part of the game? Like, I like Elite Dangerous. The only reason I don't really stream Elite Dangerous stream Elite Dangerous in VR is because my headset's broken. Damn it. My right ear on my headset is busted. That's why I haven't done any VR streams since it happened. Not because I'm lazy or tired. Well, me getting sick actually did fuck it up. I was worried about getting sick or like starting to cough really bad on stream. But somewhere in there, my headset broke when I was testing something, and disregarding the fact that it got me really depressed, because VR matters to me a lot. I don't stream it a lot, and I don't play it a lot right now, but I have so much more fun in VR than I do on flat top games. As weird as that might be to some people, it's just a great time. I like being physically active when I play games, and being able to just turn my head and immersely use my controllers is so much more important to me than any like desktop game. It's really why I want to be a VR developer, because I want to make games that I would really want to play. But VR games don't always sell super well, even if they're decently priced. So, not that flat top games really do, since there's so many developers. But I really want to try to make both affordable flat top games, and then have those funds help me develop VR games, you know, and make like custom assets and stuff like that. Things I can't make myself, even if I can, then find somebody who can do all the texturing and stuff for me. Over the summer, my streams are probably going to be a lot less than, are probably going to be not super frequent. More frequent than they are right now and the instability I have right now, but not like 5 days a week frequent like I'm hoping to get back to, just due to having to have an air conditioner on all the time and stuff like that. It's somewhat of a money issue, just due to power being, might just be a little out of my budget. Because having 2 air conditioners plus my computer pumping out a lot of juice is really rough. I might start dedicating a lot of my time to doing game dev stuff. I just need to figure out a way to do textures that are that don't look like complete trash, and I can release them as games. I don't know how that'll work though in terms of taxes and stuff like that. Like I kind of talked about it before. I don't want a game, I want most of the games that I make to be below $5 US. Probably less. And I would adjust for like various currencies and stuff like that. And then if I do have a game that's beyond that, I don't want it to be any lower than 10. Why would I have a game beyond that? It's for projects that are particularly like really, really expensive. I plan on having them at most be about 10 US. That's almost like 15 Canadian, and that's perfectly fine for me. I would really like to make a name for myself as a game dev, for somebody who makes somewhat decent content but really makes it affordable. One of my biggest issues is like seeing a lot of indie games and stuff like that is that they're so damn expensive. Some of the best games for people to play have been really just like $5 Canadian or less. You got things like Among Us, Content Warning, Lethal Company, Headliners. They're all super cheap games, and they're so much fun to play with friends, and that's so much better than creating super serious experiences that cost like $30-40 that you play for maybe 2 or 3 times and then you don't touch again for years. And I want to make games where they're cheap, but you want to come back to every once in a while. Or you'd be like, hey, this game's got a lot of content, it's fun, and it's not super fucking expensive, and it's more likely to move around a word of mouth that way. I don't need some wondrous, wowie zowie sort of experience. I just want something that works and people can buy. You know, I buy things all the time with just like a couple of bucks on my Steam account for one reason or another. And you know, I don't always play them, but I'll buy them and I'll store them for a day where I may want to play them. And I'm not the only kind of person that does that, obviously. Back when one thing I used to do was I would go buy the cheapest games on the Steam store that were like 10, 15, 30 cents. And I'd buy them on sale, collect them. That's why my Steam account's so fucking big. I'd go spend like $5 and get like 6 or 7 games. Yeah. And I like doing that. If people want to throw more money at me, I'll have a reason to do that as a quote-unquote DLC. But if somebody doesn't want to or doesn't care to, or I don't have a Patreon or something like that, then, you know, that can be a thing. I think more developers should have a support like DLC that really just supports the developer themselves. Sure, it might give you something, but it's just like minor cosmetics or whatever. Because I think more developers should be okay with people just wanting to support them in a way that's easily taxable and not a pain in the ass. Cough, cough, Patreon. And just count it as company funds. Or company income and deal with it that way. I had a friend give me a really good name for a company, or a game studio that I'll probably am going to use as something that doesn't have my personal name on it. And I'm not sure what I'll do for that one. Maybe like a company that has all the games for like $1 at best if I sell them, and for free in the least. So yeah. All I know is that at best, I'd like whatever the hell I sell on Steam and stuff like that to really be really just make the money back that I put into it. Not my time, really just the resources. And if I make a profit beyond that, cool. If I don't, well, I probably learned a lot in that project, and that's what the first 2 years of game development are going to be. It's a lot of learning. And then I think I said I wanted to have Project Little Sister done by the end of 2026. That's probably not going to happen, but I would like to get the majority. I still would like to get the majority of its story banged out by the end of this year. As simple as it may be. Okay, we got the Fungoidia. I'm going to call down my ship. Can you imagine if I just fucking died here? Because my ship lands on me. Yeah. I haven't really started on that. I've got a couple of videos lined up for me to start learning shit. I also want to do things like use Skillshare and services like that. That's something I want to do a lot over the summer, is take a look at a lot of that. On a side note, one of the funniest fucking things that I've seen in regards to like learning content is oh, is my ship having issues? Sorry. Is Ninja, like the Fortnite guy, whatever the, that's all I know him, is that he streamed that, and got famous that way. He did a masterclass on like streaming, and a lot of the shit he says is just like look up YouTube tutorials about various things and setups, and it's really fucking stupid. Did my shield die on my ship? Also, why is my ship so far away? I got everything but the bacterium here, so... Oh, whoops. So as far as I'm concerned, I've got just about everything I need on this damn planet. I still have one more planet to go through, so... we will work on that. But I do want to go back to my carrier before that and repair all my shit. Yeah, I lost my shield. What the fuck? How the hell did that happen? Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking time getting into my... Oh, is this one of these instances where like it struggled to land? So it's just like floating? I think so. I assume this feature was put in as like a failsafe for getting trapped in particularly rocky terrain, because I assume that happened a lot. It's not going up or down, is it? We may have an issue here. I don't think I can get on my ship. There's no open hangar. Oh, fuck me. I think I have to dismiss it. This is a failed landing or what? God damn it. I'm gonna get away from it. I don't want it to accidentally blow me up or something. Oh, it's all rocky terrain. Like everywhere. Okay, let's try this again. Still made 50 mil on this planet though. It's not fantastic, but it is something. Still have around like 1.25 billion, so it's not bad. That's again also not counting any exploration bonuses and oh, why does it say I'm lawless? Oh, this thing's hull integrity is at 50%. Okay. Oh, I can actually... Okay, I can actually fucking get in there this time. It's fine. Oh, come on, give me my ship. What's that? Whatever. I'm not gonna pay attention. I just want to get on my ship. Oh, I think it's the box for selecting my ship. I'm under it. Whoop. Got vored by my ship. Get me the fuck off the planet. I really want to live in a place with no light pollution. I'm pretty sure I said that every time I leave a planet and I see this. I know I wouldn't necessarily see this in the sky, but I would be nice. Oh, it'll also be nice to have, the best thing with the Mandalay is I'll finally have a ship for deep space exploration that has the SCO Super Cruise Overcharge, and be like meant for it. Okay, where's my carrier? You think the dude who came around wants my carrier, I wonder? Possibly. Hey, yo, how you doing? I am exploring planets. And then our next goal after this is the last one. It has 7 species on it, and I'll try to get them all before the end of the stream. And then I'll go back to the bubble. Oh, it's 12 squats. Yeah, I'll actually do it for once. Don't push it though. I can't do the barbell stuff. I don't have that in my room, and I don't really have the space to do it. I barely have the space to do the squats right now. Once it's more daytime, I plan on moving some shit around. Alright, I'm alive. That's what you're asking. Oh, those are big titties. Let's get off the phone. You like space games, right? You know what Elite Dangerous is. I assume. You like Stellaris. Which I still don't have. I have a home, it's called what, Homeworld? Or something like that. I have the remastered editions. Oh, one thing we should play Stellaris someday when you get it. Possibly. Possibly, for sure. Especially considering you have all the DLC. There's my baby. Still haven't dumped any money into her, though. That's a lot of customization I'm not prepared for. Okay, I'm gonna do my squats while this does its thing. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, Elite Dangerous is a pseudo-realistic space exploration game that is representative of the Milky Way galaxy. Every point that you see here is somewhere you can go. There are certain sections of the galaxy you cannot go. They're walled off for reasons I don't know. I don't understand. Possibly because they're earmarked for like future content. But you can really travel just about anywhere. You can even go to Sagittarius A. Which I don't know how long that would take. Man, there's a lot of stars here. Anyways, you can go just about anywhere. It's a very like relaxing game. Where I'm going, oh, it's also a bunch of various nebula or areas. There's 2 separate bubbles. This is one of them. And then there's the main one that everybody knows. This is where Sol is centered. You know, Earth. And this is here. This is where I'm going to be going back to next stream. It would take me probably about anywhere from 2 to 3 hours of constantly making jumps. But it's a lot of fun. It's a very relaxing game if you're if you're into that. You can also have all sorts of ships. I've got many. This is a cool ship. I haven't named it yet, but it's there. This is a project. This is gonna get scrapped. This is my transport ship. Alien murdering ship. Mining ship. Mining ship. Haven't decided what this is for. Azure's teacher. Oh, right, this is what I used for exploration originally. In Azure Cloud, this is a joke. Also a joke. Also a joke. And then what I currently have is a Destiny, which is a reference to Stargate. What's my depot doing? Okay. I have in my remote workshop. FSD, shield generators, blah, blah. 4A. Slow powered shields. Oh, have I not leveled them up? Oh, I gotta do that. But yeah. That's how this game is. I have a carrier to do this. You can get them. They're not, I wouldn't call it late game content, but it's very expensive. It's about 5 billion to get. You can move your ships around. You do have to fuel it and everything, but it's a really easy way to have a mobile base of operations. You can also have it stationed outside planets. So if you want to do a lot of mining and stuff like that, like what I like to do, it's really easy to store your shit and go back. There's also combat, all sorts of other crap. It's a fun-ass game. Or you can just fly around and be a delivery boy, which is something I also enjoy. Anyway, I still want to do the last planet. You can also modify majority of the modules in your ships too. That's considered like the late game grind. Not necessary, they do help or not necessary at the start, but they do help a ton. Especially for like jump distance and other crap. I suppose getting Guardian modules is like the late game. There's just flying around with your sublights. There's going into frame shift, which essentially lets you cross large distances, and then there's using your hyperdrive essentially to, or a frame shift drive to go into hyperspace. So there's various kinds of travel. Hyperspace essentially just pops you from one star to the other. Something about using the gravitational pull of a star and locking in on that to pull you to it. I don't know what the pseudoscience is for it, though. That's beyond me. Did I lock on the right one? I did. Wait, this also have life on it by chance? No, it does not. Yeah. Travel can take quite a while, depending on how things are. If you want to auto like I do and just hands off, it'll be slower than if you manually do it. But if you fuck up manually, you can never like truly crash into a planet. Your ship will drop you at a super cruise, and you'll probably take a lot of damage, but it should never outright kill you. I don't know of any instances of that happening. You're more likely to die just trying to land yourself. The game also has VR support, by the way, which is a lot of fun to do like space battles with. But I can't. I can't do that right now. Because just like playing VR chat, kind of hearing out of your left and right is kind of important. And I struggle a lot with that. When I play VR chat, if I don't have people's head things on, I struggle to figure out who's talking with only one ear. And I'm like constantly spinning, and it drives me crazy. You ever see an accurate representation of our solar system moving in the galaxy? It's a wild thing to witness. Like the EM field, I think our sun gives off, or something like that, that protects us from cosmic radiation, or a lot of it, so we don't die. Looks like a croissant as we travel. Looks kind of like a croissant as we travel through our galaxy. For some reason, it's pointed up and down. I don't totally know as to why, but as it travels onward, it's kind of shaped like a croissant in the way that it's like puffed out and stuff like that. Oh, it's a very small planet. Okay, well, this should be easy. I hope. Ta-da. All right. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We have some excellent goodies. I'm gonna go straight for the Frutexia. Oh, there's a stratum here? What's the stratum? Oh, it's not that great. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the Fungoidia. And the not dark side of the planet, preferably. Let's see, what am I looking for? I haven't really tried. Oh shit. Oh shit. Slow down, slow down. I think I've only landed the once in VR because I mostly just did a lot of mining in VR. Funnily enough, once I get VR working again for streaming and stuff, I actually plan on doing a Skyrim stream. I'm so not excited for that. It's gonna be really exhausting because I'm gonna be a complete idiot and I'm gonna melee only or something stupid like that. I might try to see if I can get like a more realistic combat mod for VR for that game so I don't feel like such a schmuck. Like, I like VR, don't get me wrong, but just knowing how I physically look, I feel silly as hell. I got a game that's called, fuck, I can't remember what it's called, I'll have to go look it up. It uses a vocal component, so in order to cast spells in that game, you actually have to do the spell names or chants for them. It's fun. It's cool. It's not really built that great, but it does have that component. If I ever make a VR RPG kind of game, I want that kind of shit in my game. I'm going too fast. 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 Ooh, there should be some right there. Oh, oops. I'm gonna go over to the pile of it. Park by it. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like it if more VR games had vocal components. I understand it's somewhat difficult to do. I know there is a mod for Skyrim called Dragonborn Speaks or something, or Speaks Naturally, I think, and it uses Windows speech recognition to work. If I ever play VR, I knew my rover. I'm not walking that. Oh, there's one right behind us too. I'm gonna straight up like, I'm gonna be using that mod. If I do VR Skyrim, it'll make life a lot easier and it'll be a lot more silly. Disembark, deploy. I think it'd be a lot of fun anyways. Oh, remember that. Oh, we actually have the tower ones this time. So the stuff that's trying to look like fucking Fruitexia or something like that. Oh, speaking of, a healthy dosage of it right here. Wonderful. I guess the easiest way to explain what Elite Dangerous is it's a more it's a more galactic exploration focused game as opposed to okay. Think of No Man's Sky, but more exploring the galaxy itself instead of planetary endeavors and space stations and stuff like that. That's the best way I could like describe it. Oh, and it's also far more realistic. You also have a lot more control, which is both good and bad. It makes flying a little more complicated, but once you know what you're doing, you can really do whatever you want. If you turn off flight assist on a ship, you can do some really crazy shit. There is a thing called cold orbiting when you're fighting Thargoids, which are the rival alien species in the game. Not sure where they are anymore. I don't think we made them extinct, but we fought a war and they're just kind of around, but not anywhere securely. Where essentially you would fight one of their main combat ships and you'd float around it outside of its detection range, but constantly shoot it with just lasers. And never generate enough heat for it to properly lock onto you and detect you. And that's something you can do if you're really skilled at it, but I'm not. I never opted for that. It felt like it kind of was a little too serious for the gameplay style I like to do. I like to smash my ship into them if I can really get away with it, which I could. So I did. That was one of my favorite things to do, was if I got kind of tired of it, I'd just ram my ship up their ass and knock out their shield or something. Alright, it's only 300 meters between colonies, so it should be fine. Over here, yeah, we're already 300 meters away. Oh, wow, okay, so we got both Fungoidia, Tussock, and Fruitexia around here. I'm glad I didn't decide to just immediately abandon this planet like I wanted to. Whoops. Oh, they're like red now in the light. What is this? This is This is Tussock, I think. I want to grab this because there's not a lot of it, but there's a lot of the other stuff around here. Or sorry, this is Fruitexia? Oh, this is Tussock. Oh, okay, I got the species wrong. I really hope this is not one of these instances where I made a bad choice and grab the one where I'm gonna have to travel absurd distances just to find another patch. That's all purple. Okay, before I grab any of this, I need to check if there's any other colonies of it nearby. There are down there. I don't want to grab one at like the closest part because there needs to be a certain amount of distance between samples, so I've done that before where I've discounted an entirely different sample group that would have been fine, but it was just a little too close to the first one I did, and I was pissed. Oh, it's all purple. Fuck. If it's purple, it means it's a different type of... Oh, there's some over there. It's a different type of plant than what I'm trying to grab right now. Protexia. Tussock. This is the Tussock. Okay. Getting 3 in one location is pretty good. Supposedly it's what you should expect, but I rarely have that kind of luck. More often than not, it's like 1, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Even with the 2, I have to... Wait. Oh. I still have to look around a fair bit. Or it's like, sure, there's several nearby, but then it's all the ones with huge distances between their colonies, like Oasa or whatever the dildo tree thing is, or you know. Thankfully, this is a really short distance. I'll be able to grab plenty over there. I'm also gonna go check out what the stuff up there is. It's not Cactodia or... Motherfucker. Oh. Where's it gonna load me? Now that the colonization updates dropped, a lot of people that stopped playing Elite are coming back. And the servers have been a little iffy because of it. Which is one of the reasons why I didn't just jump balls deep into the update itself. Like, I really don't want to just spawn on a planet. It makes me really nervous. Come on. Okay. Oof. I don't know if it'll always spawn you back to your rover. I don't think so. But thankfully this time it did, which I'm assuming is why it took so long to... took so long to load in. I need the index codex. Oh, so apparently somewhere halfway through the year for this year, they're doing an update that's more or less going to make... It's meant to be like a spiritual successor to Squadrons. It's an update that's called Vanguard. So hopefully that really works out good. And what else is left in this area? There's Stratum, there's Tussock. I already got the Tussock. There's Stratum, there's Osseous, and then there's Cactodia. What version of Cactodia am I looking for? Cortexum, which is this weird shit. Okay. Wait, this is Cactodia? Seriously? Okay. And then Osseous Stratus, so... Yeah, I'm gonna get back in my ship. Or not my ship, sorry, my rover. Yeah, unfortunately there's no updates for moving faster, as far as I'm aware. Or upgrades for your suit. I think Xavier said that he had all the shit I need to get night vision, so I should really hit him up when I get back to the bubble and figure out how to do that. Okay. This light never, like, almost never helps. Much better. Okay, I want to check out what's up there. Hopefully that's Cactodia. It's meant to look like a weird... It was meant to look like a cactus. The thing is, the Cactodia, whenever I think of Cactodia, I think of the one that's just like the ball with warts on it. I don't think this is, but I would like to just check them all. Yeah, here's all the fucking Fungoidia. What happened to that other planet? Don't. Okay, I was like, don't explode, please. Would really fucking like it if you didn't do that. Well, one of these days when I edit through all my shit, I'm gonna just cut out a bunch of rants and stick it on some random channel. Supposedly stratum is also in areas like this, but I haven't seen any. Let's turn on night vision. All stratum is really just like lumps on the ground. But I don't think it's in... My room is getting really warm. Hey, here's Cactodia. So... over here. I don't know the difference, or the distance. I know this is a yeah, this is Cactodia. They really need to do like an update to Odyssey stuff. We need more planet. I know people like exploring the galaxy, but we really need more planet stuff. It's just such a missed opportunity if you don't. Because it's where the game's weakest right now. You have shit to do in space. You have a ton of ships to collect. You have a ton of various functions you can get them to do. You can be a tour guide. You can be a miner. You can be a pirate. You can be a bounty hunter. You know, you can be an exobiologist and go to planets, but a lot of the planets look the same. A lot of them are really just big dirt balls. There's no life on the planets at all. Outside of these, just flora samples that you really collect. You know, there's just a lot of missed potential. Fuck me. No. This thing is weirdly fragile. I don't want to risk it getting blown up. So if it blows up, I die. I've also just straight up lost my ship at this point. I'm pretty sure I've gone well beyond its spawn range. Well, we're on the search for Cactodia now. We know that it's here. Somewhere. That's some down there. Looks like it. Oh, we made it to 2 hours. I said I want to keep going until we finish this planet, so I'm gonna try doing that. Awesome. Fuck. Lead me to more. Fuck. Your chassis integrity is fine. Quit your bitching. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's going away. I wasn't expecting. I just need one more fucking sample. I'd also like to note I'm not seeing any of the ossia, the mushroom stuff. Come on, I just need a bit more Cactodia. Mine. Gimme. All right, that's Cactodia. All that's left is we're not going to do the bacterium, but there's stratum and then osseous. I could probably live without the stratum, but the osseous is like 4.5 mil, and that's a little that's a little much to like give up. So the stratum is most likely the lesser one, given my luck today. But the osseous is for sure 4 mil, so I really want that. There is literally plenty of places for you to land. Please land somewhere decent. Oh. Ah, for once you land super fucking close. As you should. Come on. There we go. Oh, funny thing I saw on Twitter this morning is that supposedly they're gonna have Doomslayer in the fucking Tony Hawk 2, 3, and 4 remake. Because that makes sense, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Osseous. I might try to find Stratum if Osseous is relatively close to where I... Oh, fuck. Lands. Whoops. I'm dying to have a shower. Anyways, onward! Push it off. Oh, come on, you bitch. Oh, here's a pet peeve I have with this game, and I'll talk about it every damn time because I hate it. Is that sometimes you have to be a certain direction to, like, hit your target for Super Cruise off a planet. It's so stupid. Like, I'm not talking about, oh, I need to be a certain angle out of the planet to leave it. It's like, I need to be a certain, like, just turn. And that gets really fucking stupid. Cactodia, Fungoidia, Osseous. Ideally, the rockier the better. I like those white bits. I've had good luck with the white bits for this particular thing. I wonder how long it would take you to drive across the entirety of a planet in a rover. A day? I mean, this planet's really small, so probably a lot less, but you're more likely to blow up your rover before you ever get to the other side, or get all the way around. Oh, I'm going to the right here. It's way more likely to be in this dark ditch area. It could be up there though too. Well, you gonna land for me, or there we go. I don't get why sometimes it just doesn't lock in, but like all the conditions, visually speaking, work fine. Okay. This is like, this should be prime area. I hope. There's so much up and down, I don't want to get into my rover. Ooh. There's something over there. I don't think it's what I'm looking for, but anything is a good start. I suppose I should look up what kind of mushroom I'm looking for, so I don't get tricked by other shit. Dun 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 dun. It is Fractus. Practice, practice. Oh, here we go. Big, big, big mushrooms. Yeah, I can't use the rover here. There's a good chance I'm gonna kill that rover if I do. This is it's gonna be one of these big on foot sections. Prepare yourself for a lot of running. The thing is, this stuff likes really mountainous areas, so this should work. I'm not seeing a lick of it. Which so far is worrying, but it'll be... I'll know better once I get down there. Because not everything loads in at a distance. Oh, don't tell me that's bacteria. Oh no, it's just a visual bug. Oh, I'm getting hit with a wave of tiredness. I would kill for a nap. Nap would be nice. The thing is, I would want to take it like beyond a nap. Am I constantly scanning on a Hail Mary? Yeah. Yeah, I am, because I'm not seeing any of what I want at all. Not even Stratum, which is really worrying. I may have picked the wrong way to go. And this might have been one where I should have flown around in my ship. But that thing's way too big and bulky for this particular style of mission. We have 3 different types of flora here, but not the one I actually want to pursue. Because fuck me. I'm not seeing a fucking thing. Oh. This may really have been the bad move. I'll explore a little more, but I might turn around to where my ship is. Yeah, my hope of finding it here is really going down. It's probably one of the easier flora to look with my ship, even this big ass one. But I've also missed it before, so I get really cautious about trying that method. But it may be a requirement here. Come on. There we go. Wasn't letting me jump. Warning, unsafe temperatures. Oh no. Oh, hi, kitty. She wants attention. Don't worry, baby. I'll touch you soon enough. Yep. Fine. Come here. Yep. Hi, kitty. Oh, I really want a Maine Coon. They're big, big, big kitties. I want to get a Maine Coon, and then I want to get, like... If I can't get a cat... If I can't get a dwarf cat, I'd rather get, like, just a naturally small breed. And then just have the two be side by side. Whenever I get a cat again, I will want to get two. After Sakura passes, but I don't expect that for another 2 to 3 years at minimum. She's like 11 years old or something at this point. Oh. Oh. How do I... Nope. There we go. I think this also uses power, the scanning. I know that when I scan a sample, it eats up somewhere between like 5 to 10%. It chews through a bunch. I just want to know the total for the fucking planet, man. That's it. I'll give up the stratum. Just give me this other crap. If this takes too long, if I don't find it in the next 13 minutes, I'm just gonna like call it and figure out our final total. I still need like another 2 bill worth of research in order to max out the ranks, but or the Exobio rank, but I'll be close enough. We'll find out tomorrow how much I'll have earned. I need to figure out where to dump this stuff too. What would be a good faction to do that at? Maybe I need to go see if I can do the shield generator guy. If I can raise my affinity with him by just dumping exploration data, that'd be great. Not everybody allows you to do that though, so... I'm gonna get in the rover and go to the left instead of sitting here at the... Instead of going into the dark base there. I only slept 4.5 hours, which is better than the 3 hours I had the night before, but still not really enough. boards. Oh god, how am I gonna find this crap? I'm just gonna try in the air and hope for the best. Oh, I need to turn off the auto landing or this is gonna get annoying very fast. Oh, okay. We're looking for a big gray mushroom. I think they're gray. And they like mountainous areas. Oh, they like rocky areas, sorry. Oh, you're shitting me. Bacterium? Really? Here? Oh. No, Bacterium's a mill. I don't care that much. It says this stuff can be here around craters, but I'm not seeing shit. Oh, wait. There's one. Okay, we have one. We have a target. We got the one. And then there's going to be nothing for like 2 kilometers or something stupid. Hello. Okay, we're at 100%. How much does this suck up? Okay. I'm going to say 10%. And 1% of that was just from natural use. Oh, you're shitting me. Stratum's up here too? Oh, no. Oh, no. This stuff has a huge distance and Stratum doesn't. Oh, fuck. Oh, I feel like I'll find a lot more Stratum than I do the big mushrooms. I'm gonna try to do Stratum. I was like, why is it light blue? What color does that mean? You ever wonder how people spend their money? I've got friends where I just, like, they work proper jobs with decent pay, and I'm just like, what do you do with it? Because I know they don't do things like investing and stuff like that. So I can't help but wonder. This stuff has a 500-meter difference between them. Fuck. Okay, well, I mean, worst case, I only found the one mushroom, so I'd still have to fly around regardless, but... I really hope this works out. I mean, I need the tussock no matter what. Or not the tussock, the osseous. I don't even know if that's the proper pronunciation for it. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Oh, some over there, I think. I'm still not 500 meters away, by the way. There should be a, if there is like stamina, there should be a stamina bar. Or a meter or something. I want to try not being too far away from my ship, though. So I want to try looking this way for stratum. Because I want to use that ship to get the other mushroom as like a marker, but the way things are going, it feels like that's going to be rough. I'm going to stand and stretch for a sec. This might turn out to be a 3-hour stretch after all the way shit's going. Okay. Okay. That sample is that way. So going this way is a preferable direction. I think. I really hope. Oh, I think there's some over there. If you're wondering what music I'm listening to, by the way, it is the Summer of 23-24 mix, I think, by released by Homework Radio. So if you like lo-fi, go check them out. All their stuff is copyright free too, by the way. So if you stream or whatever, feel free to use it. They were super generous and just gave me a Google Drive full of the stuff, so that was pretty pleased by that. What? Wait, is this too close to the other sample? Oh no, shit. Okay. Whatever. I'll take it. All right, we can go look for our mushroom then in peace. And that puts us up to 20 mil pre-footfall bonus on this planet, so that's a 100 mil there. I'm looking at making my character's ears a bit longer and giving them earrings. I like dangly earrings. I don't know, I just do. I'd wear some if I ever got my ears pierced. But there's something about puncturing my body with some big ass piece of metal. Well, not so big, it's not a big ass piece of metal, but with some random piece of metal, it just not a huge fan of in theory. And I don't like going to the doctors and getting needles or anything like that either. I'm not like afraid of it like I was when I was a small child, but I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't hurt a ton, like I can deal with the pain. I'm just cautious to it. Hi Virgin, how you doing, my guy? It's been a while. It's been 3 weeks since I last streamed Elite Dangerous. Or something. It's been a while. I've been like, I got sick and then streaming just, my cough has never really recovered. I'm still able to go for like a while without coughing horrendously, but it's really rough. So what I did was there was the osseous, which has a range of 800, and there was a bunch of stratum around, so I left it there, went and got a bunch of stratum, and then went back, grabbed that, and then got in my ship, and I'm flying to look for the next sample. Because I was planning on just not even getting stratum, but I saw that there was enough around. I also thought stratum had a smaller range for collection, but I was wrong on that. The other reason why I want to use the Mandalay for this is that with the Anaconda, it's not uncommon for planets to have a high enough gravity, which isn't much, where it constantly just goes down, and I constantly almost crash into the planet. I'm trying to avoid that. Alright, so now I'm looking for the osseous, the mushroom-looking things. Oh, I did. No. I 100% did. And then I saw that there was the stratum nearby, and I was like, oh, fuck. So then I used my ship as a marker and looked for stratum within 2 kilometers. And this is why, because this osseous stuff is really a huge pain in the ass. Seems to be one up there, I think. I always have bad luck with this stuff. And yes, I am... This is not what I want. I'm ditching the bacterium. I don't give a shit. And I know I need to look for rocky terrain. And that's why I'm trying to go over to the mountains. Seeing lots of bacteria? Yes. Do I care about it enough to get on my ship? No. You ever think there's artists that make a song that is like the funniest shit you'll ever hear, but like they meant it completely seriously, and they think it's like a gold masterpiece? I don't know if there's any songs that really like come to mind for that, but I was thinking about like parody songs, like anything You're Pretty popped out, and Dixon Dallas, basically anything Jake Hall made, and or Jake Hill made, or whatever the fuck his name was. And stuff like that, where it's just really fucking gay, but it's also hilarious to listen to. I'm not saying that was done seriously. I think that's absolutely meant to be just a fucking hoot, given how raunchy it is. But I'm talking about like other songs where people just unintentionally make really funny shit and assuming they're making just good stuff. Nothing particularly comes to mind. But I'm also not super big into music. Why did I get in the rover? By Janis Joplin, Mercedes-Benz. Okay. One of my... If I ever made music and, like, I released it, whoever the fuck I do it through I do not want to use is DistroKid, because from what I hear, they're one of the most pain in the ass to, like, work with. And especially if a content creator wants to get a hold of you or get something removed, getting a hold of DistroKid is just a colossal pain in the ass. Oh, I think there's some over there, finally. I really hope. This is not what I wanted. At all. Oh, fuck me. I was thinking about that recently because my friend, a friend of mine, Fantasia, she does a lot of like raps and stuff like that. But you should go check her out if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not, so I don't listen to them, but I was thinking about if I ever released music after that, and that's where that thought came out of. Oh god, DistroKid, you are a nightmare. DistroKid accounts, I think DistroKid accounts for like a large percentage of copyright claims that aren't from, like, directly from things like Universal or Sony. And a lot of it is just automated. Also, making music is such a pain in the ass because the people who like make samples and release them and then use them in their songs, but their copyright will have it so essentially their samples will be put into something like DistroKid or whatever, and then it's sorry, then you'll anybody who like uses your sample can get screwed. That is apparently what has happened to a couple of people, and one of those people was apparently an artist called Ren. If you ever listen to a song called Hi Ren, which is really, really, really good, especially if you've ever had identity issues or problems with schizophrenia or anything like that. Yeah, I'd highly recommend giving it a listen. Anyways, apparently he had a fucking problem with one of the people that he licensed samples from, and oh, was it an issue. It's always a little weird to me to see people put their issues with other people in their music and call them out in their music. It's just a little odd. Like the whole Drake versus Kendrick Lamar thing, I thought that was so fucking stupid. And a lot of times I just like assume it's just two celebrities just farming drama for attention or whatever. But yeah, I hate shit like that. And yeah, I've had good marketing, yeah. Though Drake has certainly had issues based on what I've heard. So, I don't know. His problems aren't mine, so I don't really care. I don't listen to Drake. I purposely try not to look into a lot of artists that I listen to, because usually everybody's had some kind of controversy around them or what have you, and I really don't want to know. I want to just like innocently listen to music that I enjoy and not give a shit. You know, trying to separate the artist from the art kind of thing. Cause like what is it? There's a couple songs by fuck, who does it? Falling in Reverse, I think. But the artist, for example, is just kind of a nightmare. He's known some really questionable people. One of which being like Davi, if you know who that is. Who is quite the piece of shit. And it's like, that's just a nightmare. Skillet, for example, is heavily political and heavily supportive of certain parties I do not agree with. And I just try to ignore that. I don't listen to Skillet often, mind you, but stuff like that. Weirdly, something that's like really weird that I think is funny is somebody like Hulk Hogan, who's weird, who's just super heavily political, and it was not something I would expect. What other artists that I know that have like problems that I found out that I really wish I had not? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I try to just avoid a lot of it because usually like something happens with everybody, and I'd rather just not know and enjoy music as it is. The only thing that probably could come out as like a problem for somebody that I wouldn't care about, it's like, oh, this artist has a huge drug problem. I'm not going to personally care about that at all. I've grown up around drug addicts. They're perfectly fine people. They can be perfectly fine people. What becomes an issue is, well, not drug users. I don't want to really call them addicts. I mean, I have been around addicts, and even they've been relatively fine. But a lot of the time, a lot of users are just perfectly fine people. The ones that are like problems are the ones that have such a bad need that like they'll do anything for a fix, and those are the kind of people you want to stay away from. So, would I date somebody with a drug problem? Probably not. Or them going into rehab would probably be a requirement or something like that. If somebody wants to like, you know, ruin their life or damage their body that way, that's kind of like their business. I don't care for the most part. But if I'm committed to you, then we have an issue. Because I want the greatest life expectancy for my partner. I have no fucking idea where this shit is. Might just have to leave orbit or leave and go to orbit. So yeah, that's how I am on that. Same with smoking. If I date somebody who's smoking, I'm gonna want them to eventually quit. I'm pretty forward about that. If I date somebody that does smoke, I'm be like, I don't have a problem with you smoking in the short term, but I would like you to kick the habit at some point. I've heard some people call that controlling. It's less. I mean, I don't like cigarette smoke at all. I'd really prefer them not even smoke around me, but it's more about their health and the health of those around them. That's more the concern. Or is more of like what I'm concerned with. Because I've dated some people who are somewhat heavy smokers, and that's not the kind of thing I've been around. I've lived with heavy smokers for the majority of my life. Both my parents smoked a lot. Mother, not so much. My dad actually kicked the habit, apparently, in the past year. He still smokes, like, pot, but he doesn't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. He mostly smokes pot medicinally. Instead of, smoking cigarettes, he really just likes to eat snacks instead now. He's not, like, a big fat dude either. He's got a bit of a belly, but not, you know, he's not like, you know, like I am. At least that's how I like to describe myself, as a larger person. Is it insulting? Yes. Do I think it's funny? Also, yes. It's also, if somebody doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's so rare to find somebody who has no idea what I'm referencing. It's like, have you ever watched Family Guy or anything like that? I mean, I grew up with the show, so when I probably shouldn't have. There's a lot of shows that we grow up with that we probably shouldn't grow up with. Futurama, Family Guy, The Simpsons, which is the whole thing. The question is it worth getting my ship just to fly over to that mountain? Yeah, it is. I don't want to do this for like another hour. Any other celebrity related things to talk about? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be with people who smoke if I can necessarily help, or at least live with people who are smoking. My kind of thing is, like, I would like somebody to quick at least the majority of the habit before we, like, live together, ideally. If I date somebody and they come to my apartment, they're not going to be able to smoke here. Like, not even, like, go on the balcony to smoke, so. Maybe go downstairs, but being on the balcony is kind of iffy. Some people around here also just don't like smoke or can't handle smoke. It's a part of the lease of my building that you can't be a smoker, so. I'm grandfathered in, so I do have an exception, but still. Because my lease is like 10 years old at this point. Or my rental agreement, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all the same thing to me. Stretch. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try those mountains for the mushroom. Cause I'm not having any luck around here. I don't know if there's anybody in chat still. What's like what's a not necessarily a hard pass, but something you would want your partner to work on. You know, like I said, like for me, it's smoking or what have you. Come on. What was a game I really wanted to play on stream? Right, it's called Homeworld, I think. I got the remastered versions of it, so I'm debating on playing that on stream. I still need to finish Evil Within. Ugh, but that's quite a few hours, quite a few streams. Just because that game is so long on its own. And I really struggle with that game. I'm only on normal mode, but I chew through resources like a son of a bitch. It's really rough. I'm also about 2 seconds away from going to orbit and not coming back. I don't even know if we're in the area, the blue area. This does seem like area that this stuff would be in. Oh. I really don't want this to be one of these times where I should get out of my ship, but I might need to. Oh wait, hold on. That might just be rock, but let's see if we can find an area to land and I can scan around a bit at least. This is a perfectly flat area. There should be no issue with landing here. Oh, the search starts. See, I didn't see any in the ship, but I could have been wrong. I'm gonna give it another 8 minutes. If I can't find it, I'll just abandon the search. I don't see any from this perspective either. Maybe let's go up the mountain. Because even if I find one sample, I still need another. Okay, I don't see anything, I think. I'm gonna have to really rely on the scanner for this one. I feel like I found the one mushroom that exists on this planet, the progenitor of its species. And I'm not seeing what I fucking need. Oh! Hold on, that might be a rock, but that might be my target. Now, it could be a rock, but let's pretend it's not. And then I still need one more. Down here. It is looking more like a rock. I'm guessing... I hate that. That Genshin stream, by the way, took a lot out of me. I was so tired by the end of it. My first thought today was like, do I want to stream Genshin again? for After Dark sort of stream? Which is funny, calling it After Dark, considering it's a midday. It would be a midday stream, but still, yeah, it was a rock. Fuck. I still have like 20 something days to get primos again, and I'd rather just play Star Rail because there's story content and it's not all grinding. What I am grinding for in that game is Castries is coming up next patch, I think, and I want her. So I'm getting her Ascension materials, and I'm almost done with that. I think I only need to farm once or twice more for that. Then I can get her, and then I'm going to work on all her talent materials. I don't know how much of that I'll need, given she has a memo sprite, so I don't know what the amount is, but in reality, I'm still going to just have to really keep farming it until I get a lot of it, so... And I will max her out, like, 10, 10, 10, whatever the fuck it is. I am getting fuck all, man. I'll give it 3 more minutes. But I don't think I'm gonna find it. Also, I'm not touching anything. Oh, there we go. I'm not taking any chances. I have too much to lose. And then I'll use my carrier and go back to civilization. I mean, I could do exploration data all the way back. I really don't want to. I know it's exploration data going out, but if you had to do 3 hours of pure jumps, you'd go a little crazy yourself. That's what I'm gonna have to do to go out. I'm planning on my next exploration one, which probably won't really be that far away. Once I have the Mandalay out, I really plan on doing another one and actually achieving my goal of maxing out both exobiology and exploration. But with the Mandalay, it'll be a lot easier. I plan on jumping out here, man, on my own over the course of probably about 6,000 light years away from the bubble. I'm going pretty deep in the black. And I'm going to do it manually and just... sorry, I'm gonna do it in a regular ship. I'm not gonna do it in my carrier. I will bring my carrier out there. So I need to gather the resources for that, but I don't plan on... oh, by the way, if somebody can let me know of a really good place to farm tritium, that would be swell. Yeah, I do plan on bringing my carrier out there, but I do want the exploration data from all the jumps. So that's the goal. Because my goal is to get so far out there that it's really going to be unlikely for somebody to take any first discovery data from me, so... Yeah, I would jump back in my carrier on stream, but it's I'm what 3,500 out here, so that's at least 7 jumps, and that's 15 minutes in between jumps. That's gonna be over an hour of jumps, and I don't feel like sitting around on stream for that, so I'm not seeing any mushrooms. I'm gonna call my ship. Oh, no, wait. Oh, departures in progress. Apparently I've must have just got outside 2K. Let me call you, you fucker! Oh. How far away am I? I'm 27 kilometers away from my initial sample. Ay, ay, ay. Is that stratum or just rock? No, I think it's just rocks. I was like, is there stratum here too? I mean, I'm sure I passed by stratum at some point, but yeah, I'm glad I grabbed the stratum and didn't just hold out for more fucking mushrooms. Hello. Oh, you're gonna be way over there. Wonder why. I mean, this is a perfectly fine area to land. Yes, please don't be an instance like before where I have to like struggle to get in my ship again, or have to call it out and bring it back and then have to go on yet another hike. Oh, it's having a little bit of issues landing. There we go. Last time it happened, it killed my shields on my ship. I don't know how it did that, but I know it did. Because by the time I got into view of it, it had just regained its shields. So it knocked me down to 0. I did get the alert, said mothership's shields are down. I'm not sure how that naturally happens. I just would love to know. I also want to go on a mercenary journey sometime soon too. Maybe I'll do that, like after I get the Mandalay all worked up. Maybe I'll have that be the last stream of the week. All right. I'll give it like a 30-second flyby. But I'm not expecting anything. If I find another mushroom real quick, I'll keep streaming, but I'm not expecting to find one, so. I don't know what I'm caught on, but that wasn't what I wanted at all, but okay then. Codex entry. See what I mean by using this thing to do this is just a pain in the ass? It's because the cockpit is so fucking high up. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I want. Yeah, I'm not finding what I want. Okay, I give up. Oh, okay, let's get back to our carrier and we'll be done. And let's set up the first jump home. I won't actually do it all today. I'll just gonna get in my carrier and jump. Or set up the jump and then go and lay down or something. All right, so the entirety of the system. So let's at least update the total. So what we have gotten for the entirety of the system is 124,000 or 124,870,000. So yeah, we got some shit. So I will update the total for this. Wait, 2 and then we have 2 and then 132 plus 124, so 1, 5, and 6. Oh, and then oops, there you go. Ta-da! So, okay, we got 1.2, 1.3 mil or billion. So, not bad. Not as good as I'd like, but not bad. There we go. And then we'll touch down on the carrier and we'll be done. Hey, look, I got to 3 hours, even though I didn't plan on it. Okay. I still fucking hate the whole you have to be a certain turn when leaving a planet or jumping to another star system because that matters in space, right? Oh, fuck. Like, is there some canon that you slightly drift upward or something that I'm not aware of? At least up relevant to you. Oh yeah, my tracking's gonna be busted because I'm just standing. we go. All right. I have to go use the washroom, so I'm gonna cut it a minute early. But I hope everybody has a good night, sweet dreams, or a good morning, depending on where you are. Take care, everybody.